Hello, welcome to a lunchtime live stream. It's 11:47 on Tuesday, April 14th, and I am checking in today after about 2 weeks of travel. And I'm checking in now, very sort of off the cuff, impromptu, informal, because I don't know when the next time I will have time to check in will be. Still working on schedule. And I wanted to take time to sort of debrief and check in now because I think I have time now, so let me do it. So I have been traveling for the past 2+ weeks, so like 15 days, because we left 2 Sundays ago and it's now Monday. So exactly 2 weeks. Hey, Fruga. I am just checking in after my 2 weeks of business travel, hanging out, catching up with you guys. What's going on? How are you? Just kind of chatting about my past 2 weeks, my takeaways, and my hopes and dreams moving forward, and how we're going to make that a reality. I'm actually excited to do another 12-week year, which will be going over the summer period. So I think if we look at May, June, July, because I love that framework. So I'm definitely interested in hopping into another 12-week year, but I don't know what that would look like. So just in general, we're chatting about personal finances, state of the world, and I'm not sure what direction I'm going. So along other topics of things I want to talk about, are sort of my plans going forward, because that's what I'm thinking about right now. I am looking for, I don't know if I'm looking to upgrade my life, which kind of is my continual quest to make my life better, to do more, to contribute more, to be able to give, have, to share more. And I'm thinking about how best to do that. And I'm really this is going to be super quick. I think maybe another 11 minutes. So at 12 o'clock, I'm going to get right off. I'm considering hiring a life coach or some type of a coach. And I don't know if this is the right way, but this is what I'm thinking about doing. And a quick hello to anyone else who's on the replay crew. I love listening to lives, and I almost never get to do them in person. So I actually prefer listening to pre-recorded lives. So if this is you, hello, and I hope you're doing really well. So I am wondering what that next stage of growth will look like. And because I'm frugal, I think, oh, is it really worth spending money on? And the thing is, I know that it is. And I've kind of spoken about my hello, Jacqueline. Oh my goodness, how are you? I almost texted you this morning just to check in and see how you are. Are you at work listening? Because I do that sometimes too, with all your travel. I thought of you too because I lost a bracelet. I was so bummed, hoping that it's still at the hotel, but I'm like, oh man, or at our Airbnb. So we've been traveling for 2 weeks. We were in Wilmington, lurking from work. Awesome. So I'll chat away and. Thank you for listening. So we were in Wilmington, North Carolina. We flew down there to an Airbnb because my husband and I almost never travel for work, but of course the one time we both have, I know it is so exhausting, like mountains of laundry still to do, the food, the clean, I can't, organizing meals and whatnot. It's exhausting, but hopefully fun, because Jack, you had a lot of trips back to back too for work and for fun. So the B&B was gorgeous. It was absolutely gorgeous. It was a historic, it's called the Eilers House in Wilmington. It has its own Instagram, and I'm actually more on Instagram now because it's so useful and easy to, it's just very useful. This is, I don't know if you can see, it's really gorgeous, restored historic home built in 18 whatever, full kitchen. So I'm not a huge, I don't naturally love cooking. I'm getting to love cooking, but it had a Viking range, Viking drawer microwave. Half your team is out for the next 3 days, so you're happy you don't have to go. Yes, I hear you. I was originally supposed to take today off, but we had a debrief meeting because from Wilmington, I went to a conference in Vegas. We took my mom with us to look after my daughter, thankfully. So I was in Vegas for 4 days, and then 4 nights, 3 days, and then flew from Vegas back to Wilmington. And then we all flew together back from Wilmington to LaGuardia, to New York. So it was grueling, exhausting. I brought 2 separate suitcases for 2 separate trips. Yes, the Viking was amazing. very fancy, but it was like it was a lot to learn. There was a huge learning curve. Like it had like a list. You couldn't just type in the power level and the amount of time. You had to like look at the list. Like, do you want sensor cooking? Do you want this? Do you want this? Is it meat, fish, pork? Is it frozen? Are you defrosting? Are you warming? Um, oh yes, about traveling. Mrs. Perry was in space. Yes, I saw that. I just saw the headline about the women that went to space, and her comment was, "It's so quiet. The Earth seems so quiet." And I'm like, yeah, sure does. I bet. Yeah, so it was an amazing, beautiful, beautiful house. And like there was a staircase that didn't creak, and the floors were this beautiful hardwood, and there was a lot of space. So it was just gorgeous. But my daughter kept saying, like pretty frequently, she'd be like, I want to go home now. I want to go home. I want to get on an airplane, go home. Oh my gosh, kid. And then toward the end of the 2 weeks, she was happy. And then we went back to, as soon as we got back to New York, we were in our car, because we had a rental car. We had rented a Jeep Grand Cherokee. My husband he went all out. Brand new Jeep Grand Cherokee, and her car seat was facing forward, and it's gorgeous and brand new, and it smelled like a brand new car. Our car is 2014, and it smells like a 2014 car, because I mean there are issues with that car, but it's a fantastic car, and it runs great, and it's paid off. We have no payment. But the first thing she said was, "Want new car? Want a new car, Mom? New car?" And I was like, "No, this is our get rich car." I'm like, oh, I know the feeling. So that it was nice to be in a brand new car and to have that, but it's also nice to be home and now to kind of deal with the recaps and getting everything, the reports and the laundry and the cooking, and then like what I want to do with my life next. So that's kind of what I'm thinking about now. It's exciting. So I bought a whole bunch of new clothes. That was for the conference, because I hadn't bought new clothes in 5 years, like new business facing clothes in 5 years. Customer client, like other people facing clothes. So I spent like a good deal of money over 3 months. I spent about $800, and that was like my biggest oh my gosh, scams. I just got a scam email on my phone. Anyone? Oh, it's awful. The Easy Pass scam is what just came through, and my mom was like, "Why have you? My Easy Pass has been going off lately. Have you been using my car? I'm getting these Easy Pass alerts," and I'm like, "Mom, don't click on them." Anyway, so I bought a bunch of new clothes, and I'm like, I don't know why I didn't do this sooner, because I felt great in my clothes. Of all the problems, the clothes weren't the problem. So that was good. Um, I think something that I would like to learn more is to be better at, I'll say, speaking broadly about general topics, otherwise known as BS. I feel like I would like to be better at that in a professional sense. That is not my strength. I know what I know, and I'll let you know when I don't know something. And I feel like maybe I would do better if I didn't let you know if I didn't know something. I could just talk about it and pretend I know something. Fruga, your residence is on renovation for 3 months for more isolation. Oh, the renovations are always tough, right? For more isolation, are you being for better like sound isolation? What kind of isolation? Renovations are never fun. That's the thing. It's like I'm sure this house had a lot of work put into it, but now it's gorgeous. Jackie, I emailed or I sent Craig the Instagram. It's just beautiful, and he was saying, "Oh, I love the transom windows." And I'm like, "What are like? Is that what those are called?" Like, oh, so I'm putting it on my vision board. Say it that way. Like I'm putting it on my board for the future. So that's, I think, what a lot of what I got out of this travel is thinking about the future, and also kind of how fortunate I feel right now. I think it went so well in terms of like our moods. So that was a big one. Like we all stayed in pretty positive moods until the end, which for me is what it is. Because I was feeling overwhelmed, but thank goodness we all were able to work together really well, which was great. So I am excited. Say excited to begin working on some of the things I really want to do moving forward. I'm excited to grow my channel. That's something I would really like to do. I'm also, this is random, I'm also looking for I have a couple pictures I'd like to turn into headshots. They're like good pictures. I just like them like smooth, kind of tweaked up. So that's something else I'm doing. And then while I was gone, I made 2 sales on eBay. So that's exciting. And then I also sold something on Facebook Marketplace. I'm like, of course I get all this action. I knew that would happen, where I sold a bunch of stuff when I sold 3 things when I was away, and I've sold 3 things in maybe the past 5 months. So I'm like, okay, that's kind of an idea of the previous sale volume I had seen, just like nothing. but they were like pretty high ticket items, so now I have to actually sell them or send them out, which is good because we like money. So we like making the sale and receiving the money. So that is something else I'm doing. So I'm gonna hop off now and get back into my day, get some lunch, sell those or package those items, take them to the post office. That's like, I think it's my least favorite thing, but it's not something I love doing, but it's all part of the game. So the two things I sold were that might be interesting. I sold a car part to a Porsche, so that's exciting, and a raincoat, an Athleta raincoat that I got from the bins that I was actually wearing on that trip. I don't love it, but it's a raincoat and I wanted to have one and it's a good like travel item. What I really want is a Burberry coat. Like I really want a Burberry trench. And I sold this Athleta coat for the full price, which was like $60. And I'm like, wow, it's a lot. So I immediately emailed the buyer to say, I was away and it would be a couple days. And they're like, I still want the item. So I'll probably give them a couple bucks back. Oh my gosh, Jackie, I know, same. You need to sell stuff on Poshmark, but you hate making listings. Jackie, I wish I lived closer because I would come to your house and I would list all that stuff for you. I don't mind doing that. I like doing that. I like taking the photos and doing the comps. And like I had like a whole system going. Like you take all your photos and then you like have them all and then you like I would like write them out longhand and then I'd do the research and then create the listing and bring in the photos. I would totally do that for you because I don't mind doing that. I don't love like taking it to the post office and that because our post office is not the nicest. But it's all part of making the sale. I know. I remember Jackie. I remember your sister Jen saying that she didn't like taking things to the post office either, but it's just what you got to do. So I sold a raincoat, a Porsche car part, and I'm selling a microphone that just doesn't work for me anymore. The microphone went for like 170 if I actually make the sale for that. So stay tuned on that. I would like to do this more because more money to actually buy fun stuff. This is my fun money. So I know, Jackie. Oh, mail is tough. But again, it's just what you got to do. So, okay, so I'm gonna go do that, live my life. And my husband's working on taxes. So poor guy, he's got a lot to do because he's been working full out as well because he had also a business trip. So that's what we're doing. Just a lot of catch up today. Jackie, I'm excited if you are going live tonight. I'm excited to catch up then. It's right during bedtime, so often I'll just like listen and lurk because I'm like waiting for my kid to fall asleep. So I'm a lurker as well. All right, guys, thank you for watching. So good to catch up with you and excited for the future. Catch up with you. Bye. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.